So first we will look at the topic of why isn't the sky blue? So early Greek literature does not even for the most part use this color at all. So my first question is, what do you suspect the three most common colors were in Greek literature, such as the Odyssey, Aeneid, and the Iliad?
Green, red, and gray.
So the answer is actually black, white, and sometimes red. Gladstone is the scientist who studied this and found that dating back thousands of years, red was the first color that was mentioned, and blue was the most recent and rare in the colors that were mentioned. So our next topic is Sir Isaac Newton's discoveries on color. He went to Cambridge and his town was hit by the plague, so he was stuck in his room and decided to master the sciences, especially studying gravity, light, and the tides. He studied light and its relationship with color, so he was the first person to really understand the rainbow. So my second question is, what are the colors of the rainbow?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
So Newton refracted white light with a prism and studied how different colors complement each other through contrasting using the color wheel that he introduced, positioning colors like red opposite from green and so on. He found that a ray of light is divided into its basic colors by the first prism, and the resulting group of rays is reformed into white light by the second. So our final topic is this idea of the perfect yellow. A scientist took colorblind monkeys and was able to make them see the color red that they could not previously see. So the third question is, how do you think the scientists were able to instill this ability into the monkeys?
They gave them special glasses
No.
that they diffracted the light.
So they took a human red cone and wrapped it around a virus and put it into the monkeys, and then used a screen simulation to test them before they ate every day, and then they gradually learned to start responding to the red on the screen. So similarly, scientists found multiple women with 4 cones, which is one extra than most humans, and produced 2 yellow lights that to most people look identical, but some of the women with the extra cones said that they looked different. So the last question is, why do you think that only some of the women with the extra cone could not actually see this extra color?
I don't know. Sorry.
Do you have a guess?
You want to repeat the question?
So they produced these 2 yellow lights that are actually different, and they have like this group of women who have 4 cones, and only some of the women, like about half of the women, could see 2 different yellows, while the other half could not see 2 different yellows, even though they had the extra cone.
I guess some of the cones were more specialized to detecting the wavelength close to yellow, where the others were closer to detecting the wavelengths for other colors.
So this scientist's hypothesis is that because of the colors that the world produces are based on the basic colors that we are already used to, many of these women would not have the chance to practice seeing this color, because while they might have the ability, their eyes do not get a chance to learn how to identify this color unless they look at colors often, perhaps if they are an artist or an interior designer. So thank you for listening and answering my questions.